Who
that
buys Bruno?
Saudi, maybe go
Al
Saudi.
Hilal.
I'd say Saudi, yeah.
Oh yes, okay, okay.
Saudi.
So there's an
how much-
offer
how
for a
much would you go
clipper.
for, like,
Just
180?
Just a clipper. Not 80, no, 180. A clipper.
100 straight.
Straight clipper. Saudi are not
No, I
making the
think,
mistakes
you know,
anymore.
I think you. Know, I think
Right.
you make him your Coutinho
Yes.
because he doesn't fit into the team.
But that's not his fault. But I
But
get
no,
what you're
Because
saying,
of the
yeah.
coach, because of the coach that you have.
Yes.
Because number one, he's not a 6. He can't play in the double pivot.
He can't play a double
Which you're trying
pivot.
to-
He's
and
not
he
an
can't play
8.
in the front.
And when you signed him to what you made him now play in, right, is that you took yourself backwards because for Ole's play and then Ten Hag's play, he had to find himself going, no, for Ten Hag's play, mostly. He found himself going, I have to be everything.
Yeah.
So now you
Yes.
can't unlearn that, Odwa.
Yeah,
I'm
that
30.
that I can understand.
Odwa,
That
I'm
I can
30.
understand.
Now you're asking
Nah,
me
he's gotta go, bro.
to go play 10. And saying that
Okay,
Mason
but
Mount,
who do you get realistically?
That's what I'm saying. You sell Bruno.
And my question is, whoever you get or who you want to get,
you have to get someone
they
that
come
you're saying,
to
you have
United?
To, you have
No,
to
no,
find-
bro. I think
they
certain
do, they
players will
do,
come
they
to
do.
United
But I'm saying
because
you
it's
don't,
United,
you don't
right?
sign a finished product.
But
I think we in the era
If
where
you, for instance, you
we
guys
don't sign
want
finished product.
For instance, you guys want Wharton, right? Does Wharton go from
I don't
Palace?
want- I
who
don't want
came?
Wharton.
No, just a lot of
My brother
United fans
Palace
would
is
like
in
him.
Europe. We not.
Do you understand what I'm
Yes.
saying?
so Wharton, I don't
So a
think
lot of
Wharton
players,
leaves, but
even
anyway.
Mbuemo. Let's say Mbuemo, you guys want Mbuemo.
Also, when you sign him for me, it's like, what do you do about Ahmad?
Well, you can't
No, but
sign
clearly,
people
but
like
clearly,
this.
bro, I think we've established.
Okay,
I think,
Garnacho's
I think
going, right?
In my opinion, we've established
Oh, he's
that
staying, I don't know.
Ahmad, in my opinion, maybe in the next few years, but for me
Yeah.
now, he's not good enough to play in that front three. And in that, when I
So
say
where
he's
do
not
you
good enough,
where do you break him?
for
then?
me, bro, the best Ahmad we've seen was when he was playing at a right wing back. That's been when he was tearing it up, he was starting from right wing back, and
is
also
true.
where
Was-
he was
that
in
is
a position whereby in some states in the game, he's in that right 10 position.
Yes,
and
right
then
10.
he's like,
Yes.
he keeps
Right 10,
switching
yeah,
and
right 10,
switching,
yes.
right?
Yes.
If he's starting from right 10, bro, we don't see the best. Like he's too
No, he plays
rigid
right
and
wing. He
starts.
plays right wing half of the time. But you find.
Do you understand?
So here's my issue, right? I think Ahmad is going to be an amazing player.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
And I
Bruno
think
is
you
a
don't.
class player.
I think you don't stop that development.
Yeah, you can't.
Right.
What's his position?
You can't
You
take.
can't
You can't take
bench.
it back. You can't take it back to
What's
now
his
right wing
position?
back. It's like Saka when he was developing.
Oh,
you
that's
take him
what I
to
say. Is he at that sucker age where?
He's at Saka age where you
play
can't
him
take him
there.
back.
The thing is, the right wing
You
back,
commit to this.
The right wing back in that system,
yeah.
is not a defensive-minded player. Which
But
is
he
what-
has to be defensive. He has to at
Because
certain
of-
point
because of-
provide. If you guys have to mark a Salah and it's two players, right? In the right wing back situation, he's the second player there, offloading back to cover that there's three players who are making the box packed.
I just think your system doesn't work in England. That's what I.
Wait,
That's where I'm
I
at.
disagree there,
That's what
right?
I think.
I disagree there because I think so much of the game
Or
is
rather, the variation that he's using
yes.
is not.
It's
the
not
one.
No,
working.
I think
Needs a
I
front
think
two.
I think there's two parts.
And
Is
that's
it
where Bruno can play.
You need a
10.
front two,
Yes.
and you need
So
three
as the 10.
midfield.
Yes,
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 they're
yeah.
trying
That's
to-
what I was about
yeah.
to say.
He's trying to make
Is that
it a front
I
three.
get them the room about Mbuemo because I go, oh, okay. In his head, he's saying two
That's how he
like
plays.
this. That's
Then
2-1.
Bruno can play.
Then you
Yeah.
see if you're saying that
2-1.
2-1, we go. We
what
Exactly.
Bruno?
I can let you. I can
what
stay with
Bruno?
Bruno.
So you guys saying
But
with
then
the
I still-
available
Cunha,
United players,
it'll
no
be
one could
Cunha
do that.
on the left.
Cunha on the left.
Mbuemo on the
Yes.
right, and then whoever strikes.
Yes, yes.
That's
So hence
nice.
I'm
what he
saying,
wants.
that's what I'm
nice.
saying
If
that
that's
with
what
the
we're doing
Cunha signing,
United, yeah,
that's what
makes
I'm
sense.
Bruno
getting.
must go.
That Bruno becomes the 8,
Yeah,
that
and
becomes
I
the
don't
10.
want that.
So Cunha can be a deep line 2. So
But now that means
it'll
you
be
leave,
Mbuemo up
you
there
only
anyhow.
leave, that means you only leave Ugarte to
And he's
defend.
not good enough.
And that's what I'm saying. Hence, you see now you get me. That the full circle moment is that if we have to achieve this whole thing he
He
wants,
also has to understand that
he
in
has to
England,
remove.
He has to switch up
need the
his.
10.
No, the six he has is not gonna take him there.
He needs a double pivot without Bruno. He needs another 6 that can play next to Ugarte.
Okay, which 6? Okay, let's say.
For instance,
That's what I'm like, who do
And
you get?
realistically-
Which 6 are you
Like, who do you
getting for
get,
that?
bro?
Realistically, there's no 6 for them.
So that's
Let
what
me
I'm
tell
saying.
you.
It goes back to
But let
him
me
having to
explain
switch
to you.
up his.
But he
Let me
needs
tell
to.
you.
He needs to. I don't know.
Let me explain to you when it did work and we made our run in Europa. It was Casemiro and Ugarte.
Yes.
Casemiro can't give it to him for 38
They games. That's of the legs.
But if you can get another Casemiro
Yes.
profile player,
Why?
Like a Onana, for
Ah,
example.
Zibaba.
You say Onana, the Onana,
From Villa.
From Villa.
Yeah.
Right. Or you have a Tielemans.
Or even Boubacar, that guy I think is
boy.
really,
Like
really
Boubacar,
good.
yes. Or who's the
I
kid
think
at
it's
Brighton?
class, bro.
Who's the kid at Brighton? that
The
replaced.
new one now. The new Casado.
No, okay,
Baliba.
Casado, the new
The
Casado.
new
What's his name?
Casado.
Baliba.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have
nice.
Baliba there, what he does, he covers the part that is on Ugarte is short for.
Yeah.
Ugarte doesn't pass the ball forward. The ball
We
forward.
need someone that progresses the ball. That drives
That is the other
ball.
reason I have against Ugarte is that, bro. I think the game, and we're gonna see with Xabi what he's gonna do at Madrid, right? We're seeing it with Flick, we're seeing it with PSG, right? It's why my only criticism of Arteta is that, yo, bro, the ball became less free flowing. You
Yeah, that's
became
right.
so fucking rigid,
I
bro.
don't understand where that
2
came
years
from.
ago,
You
the
were
ball could
killing
go
us.
anywhere.
I have no idea where it came
You
from.
are thrashing us
That,
because
that I can agree.
I
it's,
wish
it's,
I
it's
knew.
yes.
He's thinking with the tactics too much.
Yes,
And
yes.
now it's just like,
So my issue with our six is that, yo, bro, I need a Trent pass at any point while we're in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I win the ball,
Yes.
if I win the ball from there, Ugarte's not saying,
Bang.
Have you seen Casemiro do that one shot where he just releases the ball quickly?
Enzo does it as well.
Enzo
Where
does it.
There's certain plays in certain pockets.
Yes,
And
yes,
bro,
yes.
we're on the run.
And
It's
what does
done,
Caicedo
bro.
give
And
him?
one pass
Caicedo
will-
gave
yeah.
him the space that, yo, dog, wherever Enzo wins the ball, I'm going to cover him.
Yeah.
So when Enzo wins the ball, he says, dog, I'm going to take a risk. Bro,
Yeah,
Nani,
one
I
pass
hope
goal.
you fucking trap
Yes.
this thing.
Or Jackson, are you there?
Jackson, are you
Run,
there?
bro.
Run.
I hear you. Okay.
Right. So for me, the problem at United is that,
And
dog,
striker,
It's obviously
Hey,
a
dog,
problem.
Højlund
We're
has to
getting
leave,
there.
bro.
That's why I'm way more...
bro, the last 4 years, we haven't crossed
Who are you
50
kidding?
goals.
Because I
bro.
thut you guys were really going to get the lap. I thought that
We
is
were
just
supposed
a...
to
Yeah, I also
be
thought you were.
there,
I was.
to be fair.
I'm happy we didn't.
I also
Yeah,
thought you
some
were.
people
I'm happy we
are-
didn't. I need guaranteed, bro.
But who's
Delap is
guaranteed?
good.
Who's
I'm saying,
guaranteed?
I'm saying Delap is good when you have a guy already banging 15 on the side.
Who's guaranteed? Who's guaranteed?
That's when we
No, but that's everyone's cry.
Victor.
Everyone's cry.
Osimhen.
Osimhen,
Joker is...
Joker is.
you want
I think
you want Joko,
I think
and you would
only
go.
Get, I think
But
you
I
only
think-
get.
Coach.
I
and I
think you
also
only get
think
Jokeris
Osimhen- I
if it's your
genuinely
last.
think-
If it's his
I
last.
think
I think
Osimhen will-
Osman's better for us.
I think, but Osimhen, I think he could go to you.
I think
you get what I'm
Osman's-
saying?
Let me tell you
They're
something.
not going to give him the money.
We don't want to give him the money,
Money, yeah,
anymore.
that's the
Jim.
thing.
Nobody
so Jim
wants
is
to
only.
give Osimhen
No,
that
so give Osman the one
And I
money he
don't
wants.
understand because
He
the
needs
guy's
to
so
calm
hot,
down
bro.
a bit.
He needs to come down, bro.
We were supposed to take him before Galatasaray. Now I think...
But he
it's
was
just-
wanting too much money. That's why Napoli said, go
Yeah.
fuck
He still wants
yourself.
the same money,
He
bro.
hasn't changed. And he doesn't want to play in Saudi.
He
You
still
want
wants the
Saudi
same
money without playing there.
He was
About
ready.
Chelsea.
He was ready to go to Saudi.
Yeah.
What happened with Saudi? He was ready to go to Saudi. The thing was done with Saudi with Al Ahly.
Mm.
Then they heard that at the same time, because with Saudi they have this thing whereby they have like a deadline or whatever
Yes.
for transfers. So they had two options. They said they made an agreement with Tony. They made an agreement with Osimhen.
Yes.
Then they heard that. They're gonna go for Tony instead. But Brentford wants 40 million for Tony, and they were gonna pay. I forgot how much they want to pay Lazio. No,
I
Napoli.
think it was probably
I forgot-
80 there because
it
at
was
the
somewhere
exact same
there.
time, that's when
It was
Chelsea
somewhere
entered the
there.
chat.
And then the owners of Napoli said, "You guys are gonna pay 40 million for Tony, and you're gonna pay this amount for Osimhen." No. Bump the money up for Osimhen. They were like, "Nah, fuck yourselves. We'll take Tony then."
And he's working
Then
out.
they went with Tony. Then Osimhen was left with like, shit, fuck, now I don't have a club. Then apparently Obi Mikel tried to tutor him to go to Chelsea, but then Chelsea were like, no, we're not giving that money.
You're
And then
okay.
he was like, bro, I'm going to go to Turkey.
Yes, but
But
I'm saying,
he still run the numbers up, so he should be fine now.
Bro, I'd love
I'd love
to come
Osimhen,
I
bro.
think
even
Chelsea,
at my club.
him at Chelsea is a
no, I
different
think
it makes sense, but-
at
I'd love him
Arsenal?
at Arsenal, bro.
Oh, Arsenal as well.
At Arsenal,
love
he
him at
works. He
Arsenal,
works
bro.
amazing because they've done so much of the carrying
work
of the
for
ball.
him, yeah.
By the time they pass him, he's just
Finished.
You are
Oh,
just-
yeah,
he's just banging.
It's finished,
Just banging.
actually.
He's just banging.
Just banging, bro.
Right at United. Hence, I was saying that.
Hey, we don't even cross that.
Yes.
You guys have a creativity issue.
Because I know as much as you guys
Guys,
Look,
cry,
I've never watched a team
And Modest, as
that
much
I
as you
hate
guys
creativity.
cry-
I've never seen creativity.
Bro.
It don't exist.
actually, this is a question to ask you. I know you guys are
That's
crying.
the worst, bro.
I know you guys are crying so much about Højlund, but if I'm Højlund, does that not play into the
Nah,
fact?
nah.
Because it's like, bro, sometimes I'm in positions
wait.
I don't get the
butt
ball,
cheeks, bro.
and then in certain positions
Wait.
I get the ball.
That is a
so
case.
Nyabuza,
Wait, what
no
game was
Nyabuza.
it? Wait, Harry
I'm
Maguire
asking.
scored an offside goal?
I'm asking.
Højlund.
No, Harry Maguire.
Oh, Maguire.
It was in the final, eh?
Yeah, Spurs.
Where he banged the crazy one.
Yes.
Did you see where Harry Maguire was? Did you see his positioning?
No, but no.
No.
Yes, I'm glad you said that.
Højlund
So if I'm Højlund, with how you guys were playing, right? I don't know where to receive the
The
ball.
game
As
before-
much as no, Rita, you just pointing out these bad traits.
The game
But
before, he
I'm
got
just
the
like,
ball, ne?
you're not being
Outside the
fair
box.
also.
You know what he did?
Defend your player.
So he got the ball, ne?
Defend your
You know
player.
why I'm
Rita.
angry?
Defend your player.
When my girl bought me this top, ne?
Defend 60.
She asked me what name I wanted to put on. Because I serve a living God.
Yeah.
You know Odegaard's O has a line in it.
Yeah.
It's like Hoyland's.
Yes.
It's a Slavic or Nordic.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Nordic
yeah,
O.
yeah.
Yes.
They didn't have it at Adidas. I was gonna put Hoyland here. But because I serve,
Exact same one.
Because I said.
living goat. He said, "Don't worry, he's about to drop a stinker."
Fair enough.
He got the ball on the edge of the box. When he got the ball on the edge of the box, what he did?
Yeah.
He held up play, then passed the guy. He didn't turn and say, "Bro, I don't have goals.
I need to score.
I need to score."
But now you also, Rita, as part of the development.
We
of
were
the player.
going. No, it was no.
Okay, was he supposed to be
Okay,
that
absolve
guy?
him of
Okay,
the
wait,
play, bro.
wait. You guys
look at the money and then
the
you look
context
at
of the game.
age.
Leave. The context of the game is 2-1. Chelsea's leading 2-1.
Okay. Rita,
Betis.
Rita.
Wait,
No,
I
Rita.
didn't say anything.
Yes, no,
I didn't
no.
say anything.
I've got a
Betis.
scenario for you,
Wait,
actually. Yes.
Betis.
And you were there, we watched the game
Scored.
together.
Wait,
Yes.
wait.
Please go. Yes, sir,
Sancho
please.
wins the ball.
Yeah.
Please, yes.
Sancho runs the ball.
Yes.
Sancho sees the run of Jackson there.
Yes.
He says, Sancho did it so beautifully, bro. Perfectly weighted ball, went across the player. Jackson's there. Jackson only has the keeper. You know, Jackson did. You know, when the controller slips and you trigger run too much. Jackson's first touch landed there. Do you blame them on coaching or training?
That's Jackson.
Rita.
So Hoyland,
Rita.
I agree with Odwa. He is hung up to dry.
Look.
He has no
But
support.
he doesn't help himself, bro.
But he doesn't help
He doesn't
himself.
help
So you
himself.
guys are
Maybe
saying
I'll-
he's okay.
So
Emra,
He's
there was
in
a
hell.
game.
Okay,
There was a
okay.
game.
He's in
that's
hell.
Where
Okay,
his
that's
first touch would have taken him through on goal. 1-on-1 with the keeper.
No, but young strikers do
What
that.
did he do? What
None
did he
of
do?
Jackson
What
do
did
that.
he do?
Oh, guys, come on.
So listen, Odds, what
on,
they're
bro.
trying
You
to
can't defend Hoyland. I'm
You
sorry. You
can't.
can't defend Hoyland.
Bro, have you seen Xerxes? Xerxes realized, dog, I can't score here. Ne? But Xerxes says, dog, I'm going to make it out. He can't. Dog, you know that there's a
God.
stat. Nkosi always says it. Hoyland has never won an aerial duel.
No ways.
He hasn't.
No,
And
there's
he's
no
taller
ways.
than
What
all
you
of the
mean?
niggas.
He hasn't won an aerial duel, if I'm not wrong.
Is that real? Come on, guys. An aerial jewel.
Please,
I'm gonna Google it.
Have you seen Hoyland header to the post?
Ah, guys.
Nope.
Bro, Hoyland is
Striker. That's madness.
My
is
issue
not
about him is that
good,
he's
bro.
big, but he's not strong, right? He's look, he's in a fucked up situation where United give him the ball. It's always outside of the circle. You see,
Yeah,
like,
and I'm just like,
halfway
yo.
line, there's that circle, just there. They give him the ball, then he has to uphold it, then give Garnacho. And Garnacho plays the worst fucking football ever, doesn't look into the box.
Yeah, no,
Right?
he's
I
in
agree
his
with you.
head, yo.
I agree with you.
But he's a young player as well.
What?
He failed to win a ground or aerial duel. He had completed 7 passes.
There's the thing.
Oh my gosh, guys, these stats are bad.
It's your number 9.
This
Yes.
is failed to win a
Hoyland.
ground or aerial
Dog, it's
duel.
bad, bro.
Completed
Yeah, it's
just
okay,
7
I can
passes.
understand that.
Bad, bro.
So then he's not even trying. It
what
seems.
is he doing? Trying
Okay.
something else, or what is he
Bad,
doing?
bro.
Okay.
Like that's not fun to watch.
Okay. I can
Bro,
understand
and
that.
the chances, it's like, dog, I think when you don't have pace and you look heavy like that, nigga, get skinny. Like, move around. Like, dog, instead of Mbappe, force them to pass you on the far left. Be next to Garnacho
Yeah,
and say,
dog, work, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
do
don't
something.
stay in the middle.
yeah.
Like, think about it. Read the game long enough to
yeah.
say, yo, dog, me standing in the middle here, it's not gonna, and the coach is not seeing it. Dog, let me go drift off somewhere.
And what was Benny teaching these brothers, bro?
Nah,
No,
don't blame
leave
Benny.
Benny, no.
Benny's
It's not
fault.
Benny, remember. Benny
Don't you
was-
dare
Benny was-
speak.
Benny there
Don't
was-
you dare speak.
It's definitely not Benny's
He coached-
fault.
Like,
Coach toilet.
it's one of those things. Dog, Havertz has never been a striker, but he has better movement than you.
Yep.
That's
yeah,
nuts,
bro.
bro.
Like that's the
That's
thing about
scary.
Hoyland. Hoyland doesn't like
Movements
you
wise,
must
okay,
as a
yeah.
9 there.
Yeah,
You must have
certain
that
moves,
thing.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, you must have that thing,
Like-
and he doesn't have a click bang. He doesn't have a. click bang.
There's
There's
no
instinct.
hunger. And the hunger,
There's no
dog.
hunger.
There's no hunger.
Instantness. There's
no hunger.
Power
You
in
see,
shot.
the thing
He
that
doesn't
I
have
can
range shot.
say-
He doesn't have a finesse. Maybe a shot power, shot range. What is his
And the thing,
thing?
it's not even about scoring. If you see, remember the goal Crystal Palace scored against Man City in the final.
Yes.
What Mateta does, bro.
Yeah.
You peel off. You
That's
you
it.
peel off,
That's
you
it.
get it back.
You fight.
You do something.
You make yourself known. I'm here,
They
dog.
touch you.
Like, it's a thing of odds, ne? As a striker.
Okay, that's
but fair
As much as we don't create, ne? Rashford had that thing of like, no matter what, even if it's a 50-50 chance, I can create a chance for myself. So I don't get as Amorim how you let someone like Rashford who can create his own chances and say, I'm now with this bro
I get
who
with
doesn't
Rashford.
even make chances.
When you're a new coach, dog, Rashford when he came in, Rashford was dead, bro, dead in the waters.
Yeah, but you don't
You're
let
dead in the waters.
Rashford
You're
go.
dead in the waters.
If you've seen what he's done, he's got the
If you get rid,
experience.
replace. You can't just get rid and
Yes.
just be.
Nah,
And-
but even at that, you've seen what he's done in the league. Some things are experience based, dog. Sometimes I
Yes,
might be
but
off.
Rashford hasn't banged in a while. Let's leave the Rashford.
But
chat.
But he must
bang-
give you.
he
something.
I'm
must give
saying
you better than
my
Højlund.
issue.
He'll give you something.
But
Højlund.
Rashford doesn't want to play striker. He said it. So what am I gonna do?
I'd rather make him work somehow.
He
than
doesn't want to
keep-
play
No,
striker.
but the thing is also
Look at my front three. It's Garnacho, it's Højlund, it's Ahmad at most. When it's
Yes.
at their best.
Yes.
Rashford will give me way more. Sancho will give me way more. Even on
so
their
you-
worst day.
But what are you guys saying, dog? You're talking about players that you saw, CJ.
I'm not saying-
Sancho gives nobody nothing.
But I'm saying if I'm Amorim,
Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's other than them seeing, it's them watching Sancho and saying, "Wait, bro, how does your brain say slow
the thing
down
is
ball?"
the thing is he's a good player. I just don't know how to
Nah.
answer this Sancho
For me-
thing.
Nobody,
But like
don't be
outputs
confused
wise,
by the final, guys.
yes, bro. No,
You
I'm
know
saying
why you
no,
don't want him.
I'm saying like my thing is like I just look at him like as like
What
just
is
as a
he? What
just
is
as a
he?
footballer, and
What
I'm
is
just
he?
like,
What is he?
bro, the talent is there. Sometimes with his
talent is not
outputs
enough,
and his decision making, I'm like, why would you not make?
And
Why
then-
would you
I
make
think
that
when you have a
decision?
football brain,
And the
your
thing is,
talent
I
falls
get
back
it.
for me.
I get it if you're 21, 22, 20,
It's
19.
England. It's England,
right?
bro.
But
We
now
don't,
I'm
we
just
don't
like,
afford you time
Dog, we
here.
don't give you time,
Bro,
bro.
give you
just like-
time.
It's instincts or nothing,
so,
bro.
Does he have quality, but he can't beat an oak very closely? Do you get him? I don't know what it is because whenever he gets the ball, he always tries to double back. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because he doesn't have pace.
Doesn't have pace. He doesn't have pace.
He doesn't have pace.
I'm just
He
saying.
doesn't read he doesn't have power in his pass. Like, he's not a guy that you.
Because my thing is, you don't have to have pace, but I can kind of peel off, right, and give a cross, a clean one, and I know someone's gonna be there. He doesn't even do that for me, so I'm just
Bro,
like, I
even
don't know.
think he can cross.
But he used
All
to.
I'm saying
I don't
is-
know what
Well,
happened to him, man.
All I'm saying is I've got
Yeah.
Garnacho, I've got Sancho.
Yes.
Who do I expect to be more clutch in
But
a
who
moment?
scored more goals? That's the thing, right? If you look at it, you're gonna say, the
Garnacho's
coach gonna say,
ratio of conversion is terrible.
yes, but
It's
at
so
least there's a
terrible.
conversion rate to compete with.
But he's going to miss
Sancho,
4 or
I
5.
can't pay you 350 and you
Okay,
give
so
me that.
okay,
Look at the Chelsea
guys,
game. Look at the
guys,
Chelsea
guys,
game.
Guys, come on,
Look
we're gonna
at
have a
the
back and
Chelsea
forth.
game.
ne?
Don't confuse
What
the
do you
final.
do with Rashford? Let's just get to that rather.
That's
Tell me,
what
guys.
I would
No,
keep
it's-
him.
it's- it has
Yeah,
to be
I just
sold.
wanna
He's
ask.
selling
I
him.
would
Sold,
keep him.
finished.
Sold.
So
I would
selling
keep
him.
him.
No,
Because there's no
selling.
one better.
They sell him. They
Okay.
for him
Sometimes
also. So some
you
point
just
as a
need
club,
to know.
But where you
no,
at
but
now?
some point
Remember
as a
where
club,
you at
sell
now?
him, bro.
as a club,
Where's United now?
Wherever he is
Because
now,
we're rebuilding now. Because
Yes.
Amorim
But-
needs to start
Yes.
getting
He's
these
going, bro.
players.
he's
bro,
going, bro.
40 million is going.
I don't
They're
care,
gonna sell him,
bro.
odds. They will sell him,
the
right?
guy. CJ, are you not trying to get a new chapter now in?
I am, but I'm not
So why
trying
keep
to
the
end.
guy?
I'm not trying to end 16th again.
You're not going to end 16.
Aye, Baba. I
No,
don't
no,
know
no, bro. You're
that.
not gonna. Well, honestly,
This time I might go down. This time I might go down.
Wait,
Well,
CJ.
no, also question.
Burnley are
Rashford
coming.
with Sancho, I never got to this level.
Burnley and Leeds are coming.
I never got to
Can I ask
this
a
level.
question?
Wait, wait.
Oh no! Ah no!
You see
No,
why-
no!
you see
Whoa!
why-
Can I ask? Can I ask?
See,
Whoa!
United
No!
fans.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait,
Ah,
wait, wait.
Rita,
Would you
Rita,
sign
no,
Sancho?
Rita,
Would you-
Rita,
wait,
Rita,
quick question,
ah,
wait.
whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? I know.
I might get
You're hot
relegated.
and heavy.
fuck is this
But
guy
I want to ask
saying,
a
bro?
question. Did I just hear? Tell me, please. Did I just hear United fan
Yes, yes,
be
you
so
heard it.
scared?
No.
To
And
get
Trevor
relegated.
is
No,
like,
wait.
next season we're getting relegated.
we
I don't
might.
see it
It's
happening,
not.
guys. You can't.
won't get
It's
relegated.
not gonna
My
happen.
brother.
What
bro.
is this guy saying? Okay,
get relegated.
Did you think I was finishing
wait,
16th, bro?
wait, let's leave that.
Yes,
Let's
I
leave
get
that.
that.
I get that.
Not back to back.
Wait.
Not back to
Leave
back,
that. Leave that. Wait,
Always.
gents, leave that. Leave that.
He doesn't
Bro,
have European football. He's gonna figure
Wait,
it out.
that's what I'm
bro.
saying. Wait, leave that.
Like,
leave that. Let's leave that.
he's not
Number
finishing
two. Wait,
16th.
wait.
I'll watch my
Or
club.
17th.
You are the
There's
guys that
no
I'll
say,
watch
you
my
are the
club.
guys that wanted to keep Eric Ten Hag. I see you.
No,
I know
I'm
you
not.
guys. Are you
I
guys?
didn't even want to
You're
let the club.
ETHing. You're ETHing.
I didn't even want to
Here's
let
my
my club.
problem, bro. Here's my problem, bro.
It's dark there, yo.
What's the dog?
I didn't even want to
Bro,
make my club.
Odwa,
You see the fight they need to
No,
have
bro.
among supporters, it's a fight.
Arteta did this thing so smart, bro. Like, niggas don't understand, bro. The first 3 years of Arteta were the fuckest, most clinical shit ever. Because when you're rebuilding, bro, and Henry said that, dog, as a coach, when you're rebuilding, you give him 3 years.
Okay.
Right? In the first 3 years, bro, you have to say to yourself, who the fuck don't I want to work with here?
Yes. Agree with you.
Right? There's a dog, this guy scored in a final and you still don't want him. You're willing to take a hit on a guy. Borisha said, yeah, he was good, but we're not going to pay this guy. We don't want this guy. We don't want a guy who have to wake up to come to training. So minus one guy. Sancho has to leave. He's 350 on you.
No. Remember, he's
350 on you
he's,
and Garnacho's
he's
80.
300. He's 300 on your guys' books because basically where he's at now, right? He's got 1 year left.
Yes.
Right?
It doesn't matter. Odo.
So
He's 3 clipper.
what Chelsea's saying is, if you don't fit into our wage structure, Chief, you can forget
No,
about
I'm
it.
saying, Odo, he's 3 clipper. You guys are not willing to take a sacrifice.
No,
He's not
bro.
amazing.
No, you can't. No, you can't pay that guy.
Under the right conditions, they can take the risk. The problem is
Yes,
his
no, we
wages.
can take. No,
But
yes,
they've seen him.
but
For 300,
I
you're
don't
not going
think
to do
he'll
that.
sign for 300 again.
No,
no, you'll
Nobody's
never.
gonna
No,
sign that.
Nobody's,
money,
nobody's
no.
gonna
Not
give
even
him
us.
that.
So it's up to him.
No.
Does he take 1 year?
That's my
where he's
thing.
That's the
taking
conversation
300?
we
what
were
I'm
having
saying.
in Ottawa.
I'm
This
like,
is the
bro,
Lingard
as a
moment.
player, I'm
This could
just
be
like,
his
bro,
Lingard moment.
I'm just saying as a player,
Either
bro,
you
I
go
don't
back to
think
where
so.
they.
Not the same.
Yes.
I'm saying as a
Lingard
player.
wasn't earning that amount.
No.
Okay,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying,
no.
me and Ottawa
Okay,
are saying,
so-
sacrifice for a longer career. Take that hit
I'm
and say to
Sancho,
Chelsea, I'll
I'm
take
like, okay,
125,
cool,
incentivize a clip on top.
Yeah.
If we reach things, incentives.
He has to cut his rack.
Nah, bro.
Okay, so
Jack, bro.
Tebe, who buys
if
him?
I'm him,
Tebe,
if I'm him,
who buys him?
stay, bro.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Can I show you something?
I'm
You
not
stay,
gonna
right?
lie.
You said United to get a 3 clipper.
Yeah.
Next year, what happens to you? Who wants you?
Because the thing is, he's not gonna play at Chelsea either way. Also,
Yes, he played most games.
No,
with
but I-
Estevao William coming in, Joavi Quenda coming in.
yeah, no,
It's been good.
2026.
Play. Oh, he's
Yeah.
2026. But there's also the guy, isn't there? There's another lighty from
Kennedy.
Paraguay.
Yeah, what's his name? Piers.
Yeah,
Kennedy
Kendry
Paez,
Paez.
yeah.
Bro,
Strasbourg FC, yo.
Huh? No.
Strasbourg
Bro, what
FC,
do you
yo.
mean? Guys, these
Yo,
players are
yo,
top players.
yo.
Them players,
Bro,
we
when-
just don't know when it translates to this level of the game what's gonna happen. But these are good players.
Players, yeah. No,
And
I hear you.
I'm like, I want to see them. I want to see Estevao. I want to see Paez. I want to see these guys how they ball, what they do.
But
That's
you
why
saying-
if
okay,
I'm
so to
Sancho-
bring it back, yeah, to
if I'm
Sancho, yeah.
Sancho, you saying to me, okay, Chelsea says, brother, listen, come to us. We'll pay you 120, 100,000 incentivized, whatever, sharp. We'll sign you on a 3-year contract, sharp. Or I stay at United,
Yes.
right? I get my 300K a week, right?
Next year what
And when I leave on a free.
But to where?
And then you can choose to go
I
where
can
you
choose
like.
where I want.
But who's going to sign you?
But also,
Bro.
what he's saying is if he leaves on a free, they can pay the wages he wants.
Bro,
Because they're
like-
not paying transfer
Yeah.
No,
fees.
we
But-
get that. Okay,
But
so
you
no,
guys
no,
are not understanding
no.
what me and Otto are saying. The
But from-
ramifications of that is that
Bro, I think
If
he's. I think
he
his
becomes
CV,
deadweight-
he's backed up. His CV is well enough that
Guys,
when he leaves
Sancho-
on a free,
Saudi
there
can
will be
take him.
clubs that will want him.
Saudi
I think,
can
that's
take
what
him.
I think. He's a young enough
so he's
age.
saying- so he's
Can
saying-
I ask?
Good
Can I ask
profile.
something? Do you
Okay,
think?
no,
Do you
actually,
think? Can I ask
Tebe,
something? Can I
Tebe.
ask something?
Yeah.
Do you think Sancho's still ambitious once he leaves? What's the thing? United, if he stays for their contract,
No, he's going to go to
No,
Saudi.
obviously not.
he
No,
goes
it's
Saudi,
not.
right? Instead,
Yeah.
right?
Obviously
That's what
not.
I'm saying.
Or he can play in
I'm
Spain
saying-
somewhere,
I'm
but
saying,
like
I
mentality
could
wise,
take
no
the
one's
hit.
gonna buy him.
I could take the hit to Chelsea and say, Chelsea, look, I'm in 3 clipper.
If he's ambitious, yeah.
But what I'm
If
saying
he's
is,
ambitious. I'm saying I drop it to 150 for you guys.
I'm in Champions League.
Guarantee-
yeah.
Guarantee me
yeah.
games, and
he's
I'm
not
playing
gonna
Champions League.
play.
Are they in
I might
Champions
play
League?
in England.
Yeah.
England have another chance with Tuchel right now.
He's not gonna play.
Jack Grealish said he
Okay.
wants to leave because next year, literally, we're fighting for the World Cup
Yeah.
positions.
And
He
Tuchel
needs
doesn't
to
play the
leave
game,
as well,
bro.
yeah.
He chooses the most fit oaks and not
Yeah.
the most
fit
fit
up
up
player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
He's
Yes.
just like in his head. He's just like Jordan
So
Henderson.
if Jack Grealish is willing to
Fine.
do that, I must look at it Sancho and say, dog, left wing. Rashford, is Barca going to pay Rashford his money?
Nah, but
No.
Sancho's England career is fine. That's over.
Dog, you
But
can
that's what
face.
Rita's saying. Rita's
I'm
saying if he
be
leaves,
ambitious.
he
We
has
don't
a
know where it will
chance.
land you.
He needs to
If he
Just like,
leaves,
you have more eyes
There's
on
no
you, dog.
space there.
Sancho's playing more trophies than everybody.
Yeah,
if he
this
stays
season.
there. At United, you have one game to prove yourself every
Yeah,
week.
Every week.
And
you're
we
gonna
don't know
get-
if you'll start.
But
And
that's
my
what I'm
brother,
saying.
we don't know
I
what
think he
Amorim's
knows.
gonna do.
I think he knows. There's no space at England for him, bro. There's no space.
So are you
He's
saying
shy.
you
So
saying
you're saying his football career is dead, then you.
All I'm saying
Take
is,
the money
No,
for
his
1 year.
international career is dead.
no, but if
But
I'm
he's dead after United. Where does he go?
if I'm a
He will not play
competitive
Brentford.
footballer,
Yes.
He won't. Don't you
I think-
no,
you
no,
enjoy
can bro,
the-
you trust
who
me,
are the
changes
left
very
wings?
quickly.
Who are the
Bro.
left?
Could
Sorry.
happen.
Bro, that's what I'm
Right,
saying,
yeah,
Jim.
could
that-
happen
Who
so
are the left
quickly.
wings at
Guys,
England?
football moves so quickly. Don't think
Well,
certain
Harvey
players
Barnes,
have.
you
There's
tell me
Harvey Barnes.
Sancho
Oh,
doesn't
it's
think
Gordon.
he's better than Harvey Barnes and
Gordon.
Gordon.
Oh,
Bruh,
yeah.
Sancho's better than those niggas on a good day. On a good
I'd
day.
rather have a
Gordon's
Gordon.
more productive.
Give me Gordon over
Yeah,
Sancho.
Gordon over
okay,
Sancho.
let me say those
give
guys
me
are more
Gordon.
consistent and more productive. But if Sancho's on it, he's a better footballer than
And
both.
I rate even
Better
Rashford gets it
footballer than
before
both.
Sancho.
Yes.
Yes,
And
Rashford's
Rashford
better
is
than
better,
Gordon.
yeah.
He's better. That's what I'm saying. On their day, Sancho on his day, Rashford
But
on
I'm
his
saying,
day.
if I'm Sancho, I'm saying
I'm better than those
Rashford,
guys.
Rashford is not gonna. Barca not gonna pay 40.
If
I
I'm
think
Sancho,
they
I'm
could,
better
eh?
than
They're
everyone
gonna
you
pay.
just
Bro,
mentioned.
I'm telling you
That's,
now.
I rate
To add
Barca
him,
gonna pay it, bro.
Do you
know
think
the thing
Barca's
is-
gonna sign him?
Bro, to
gonna
add,
pay it, bro.
add to squad depth. Now I'm stacking. Barca
Barca
stacking their
gonna pay
squad.
it.
They're not just
Because
stacking,
why?
this
Number
guy's
one,
leaving. They want this
you
guy's
need to
the one out.
understand. You need to understand.
Ansu Fati is leaving. Ferran Torres, they want him out.
You need to understand
so
that
if Ansu Fati
Barca-
leaves,
Barca- this is a
why not
nice
add-
position for Barca to be in because number one,
Yes.
they can structure the deal favorably
Yes.
to their terms because they know this is a player that you want out of your books. Number two, there's not a lot of takers here. So if you want 40 million,
Okay,
let's stretch that 40 million over 4 years, my guy.
And you can still say the same thing to
Can
Sancho.
break it down.
I'm on to Rashford and
Yeah.
say, nobody's going to take you.
Nobody's
Yes,
gonna
boy.
take
So
you.
Why?
This
take
is
the money we
Barcelona.
give you.
Look at the badge, chief.
Look at
Yes.
the badge.
Mescun Club. Yeah.
It's a big
Yo, dog,
badge.
you're playing in Spain. Jude and them under across the road. Don't you want to go against Jude?
So we'll give you incentives.
Yeah, Trey.
If you play 60% of the
Barca
games,
makes
you win the
sense.
league.
Okay.
You get another 100K.
Barca
But
makes
You
sense.
see, Rashford has earned enough
It's
real estate
hard,
that he can
bro.
do that. Sanchez
Yes.
finished, bro. Staying at
That's what I'm
Chelsea.
saying. That's why I
Staying
say
at
to you,
Chelsea saves
Sancho
your
knows he's
career,
finished.
bro.
That's why he's gonna stay and chow the money. He knows after this
But it's a
contract.
year.
Chai.
Tell me, this contract's finishing next. Dog, next year's coming
Yeah,
now.
but that's a rack,
James.
though, your way.
Bro, Sancho will get takers, bro. Sancho's not a dead baller. He'll
But
get
I'm
takers
saying you
on a
won't
free.
play. You'll
On
not
a
play.
free.
He might not play Champions League
Yeah,
ever
no,
again.
no, no. But on the free, yeah, no,
it's
someone could
fine.
add him for
Yeah,
squad
but
depth or
that is a
anything.
fact.
Yeah.
He might not.
He might not play
Champions
Champions League ever
League.
again.
No, no, no. He
Fine.
could, bro. He could. He
With
could.
who?
Ooh, Adwa.
With who?
BBB. BBB love him, bro.
They moved from him now.
Now
On
they'll
the
fetch
free.
him. Now they'll fetch him for
On
free.
the
They'll fetch him
free.
for
On the
free.
free.
Do you know who PvP is, boy? You know who PvP? Don't tell
Maybe
me.
Ajax. Maybe Ajax will take him.
No. PvP will take him, bro. Trust me.
Not on a free.
Crucial difference.
I'm just saying, if,
Even
if he
Ajax.
respects himself, he must.
That's
stay.
my
If he
thing,
respects
yes.
himself, I would stay at Chelsea and maybe conjure a move to Germany or Italy or Spain, where
Make
I
it
know,
work.
where I know I'll shine, bro. I have time on
Okay,
the ball.
So now I want to ask
I'll
a question.
fucking kill it.
I might
bro.
change it just for 2 seconds, right? It's just this, ne? Or to add to this. So we've spoken about the more or less big teams for next season. The guys that are coming up, are they gonna go down again?
One rule.
Yeah.
One rule.
Yes.
Boy, play peak Wigan.
So play-
Peak.
that's what I wanted to ask.
What are those
It's
teams?
the first time in a long
What about
time. 3 of
Wigan?
them went down, bro.
Portsmouth.
Same time.
No.
Sunderland is back.
It's not the same now.
Do you know why? Do you know why they always go down? You know why they always go
I
down?
know why.
The biggest mistake is that don't play these good guys that play these
Bro, it's the Premier League. It's not
Dog,
the same,
it's a
bro.
survival.
Quality of players
And
is not the same.
It's the argument some pundits were saying about Emery, saying, bro, try and save the league, fuck it, fuck whatever you're doing. But no, dog, you're a big
think
enough
like
club,
that.
you're not going to
He's
get
trying to play
relegated.
Diski
Don't
with
think
niggas
like
that
that.
play Diski. This is the Premier League.
No, play Diski, bro. Play your Diski. Dog, my rule
So
with
so
the
you're
coach,
saying counter attack. Whoever comes up, Abu leads, play
Bruh,
counter
this
attack,
is
no,
the
keep
not
the ball.
counter
Yeah.
attack.
Not counter.
Dog, I'm saying.
They know what it takes to stay.
Bro, if I'm Sunderland, dog, play route one.
Yes, they know
And
what
if you
it
look
takes to
ugly,
stay.
Okay.
They know
If
the
you allow
history.
those guys, dog, you know what these smaller teams do? They let you pass from the back, let you build.
Yeah.
Dog, kick a man from the chest, bro.
Bro, we pressing
We
from
need
the front.
Barclays. You see
But it didn't like,
when you saw
know
that
the thing is
lion,
that-
when the lion put the
Wait,
foot
you
on
know
the
what tricky
disc.
thing is, you know the
Yeah,
tricky thing is
bruh.
the tricky thing is that when they play in the championship, right, they're getting players and coaches
Yeah.
that play a certain way.
Yes.
So now it comes to a point where now they are dominating the championship
Because
by
they play
playing
ahead of
that
it.
certain
free-flowing
way.
football.
Yeah.
So
How
what do you
long
do?
can I do
You
it in
buy
the
players
season?
in the championship that play that football. So now you can't expect those players that play this tippy-tappy, free-flowing football in the championship all of a sudden when they come into the Premier League like, look, one.